Damn, son, where'd you find this?
All I wanna do is live in ecstasy. I know what's best for me. I can't help it. It's this hopeless age. I just wanna feel purple, yellow, red, and blue. To believe in, 'cause everything just falls in place like that. All that I needed is something to believe in, 'cause everything just falls in place like that.
Portugal the Man live on KEXP. So fun to hear those songs live. That was from your last album, Evil Friends. It was, I believe, my #1 album of the year, 2013.
Thank you. Ooh,
it's been a little while. It's hard to remember. Yeah, yours too. That's great that you love your own music. You should.
It's all right.
What have you got next? Oh, this is another one of my faves. I actually am asking a question I already know the answer to.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
I would like to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle, the song's called So American.
Oh.
And I believe you started off.
Oh, all right.
Key of C.
Oh, C.
哦，
Oh,
是。
So nice. I can't hear that song enough. So American, that comes from the album In the Mountain, in the Cloud from Portugal the Man, who are here in the KEXP studios, and we're so happy to have you here today. You're going to be playing the Paramount July 20th. We appreciate you stopping by today.
Thanks for having us. The new place is great.
Yeah, you look great in here.
Thank you.
You got the lighting right in here. It just feels right. Good colors.
They were working on the white balance for a long time. I feel like it's making me look all right.
We have a variety of colors we can use, but we definitely thought this one would make your skin tone look nice.
Appreciate that.
We did call you a local band. We cast quite a wide net to local. I know some of you from Alaska originally and now been living in Portland for a while. And mostly, though, spend time on the road. Hopefully you enjoy touring. It seems like you do a lot of it.
Oh, yeah. We love it. I mean, that's being able to travel. That's, kind of why we started doing this. We couldn't afford to just go and travel and not do anything. So that's what we did. We just kind of jumped in a van a long time ago and never really stopped doing that. And we are local here, too. I mean, we've at least done a piece of every album in Seattle, right? I think so, yeah.
True.
We did our first 2 up here, and then first 3 up here, and then we've come back and done at least something on every single record in Seattle. We love it here.
I've been a fan since the beginning. It seems like you had a record coming out nearly every year for a while. And
we were on a roll.
Yeah. And this, on a different kind of roll in this last album. I mean, just touring incessantly. A long time has passed now, probably the longest between records for you. But I read that you had like several albums worth of music. And so I'm sort of curious what's going on with that. I did hear you finally have plans to put a record out. But what do you do when you have that much music?
We can't decide on what we want to do with it. We just kept writing. It's one of the things that we do to just keep the momentum going every day. We kind of like John was talking about the other day, it's kind of our warm-up to get in and start writing a new song when we're in the studio. And a lot of times we just end up liking that than what we were doing the day before. And so we end up, we can't stop coming up with new ideas. And it just ended up taking a little longer because we just keep wanting to push the new stuff that we were doing. And John kind of had an awakening when we were back up in Alaska and talking with his dad and such. And so we just kind of decided to clear the slate and start fresh with a some more focused idea of what we were doing and get it done.
If it's not too personal, what kind of advice did his dad give you?
General dad advice.
Yeah.
What are you doing, man? Do something.
He pretty much just said, so what's taking so long with the record? Don't you just go into a room and record some songs? And the reality is, that is what you do. I don't know why it was taking so long.
In so many words, it's pretty much what we do.
Yeah, it's pretty much what we do. It was just hanging out with him and being back in that space where, like, I grew up building houses and working on hotels and things like that with him. And it just made sense. We should just go into the studio, pick out 10 songs, and make a record. And I think we wrote a handful of new ones since then. Feel It Still is one of those new songs, too.
I know you've worked with some fantastic producers. You worked with Brian Burton, Danger Mouse. I heard a rumor that you worked with Michael Diamond, Mike D. And does working with a producer help you kind of narrow your focus?
Yeah, absolutely. We just learn a lot from every different person that we work with, and we take a lot away from every session. And we've built very strong relationships with a lot of these people. Some of them go up and down, but that's kind of what happens when you get very serious with these guys. But I mean, they're incredibly talented, incredibly smart people, and they just really, each different person brings out something different in us. And so that's what that's what we're looking for when we work with producers, for sure.
When we had Danger Mouse in studio playing with his project Broken Bells with James Mercer, two big artists collaborating very equally. But when they were in studio, Brian was running the show, telling everybody what to do. And it made me kind of curious what he's like in studio. I expected him to be totally chill and lay back. And his boss and James Mercer around. And James was totally going with it. I've been working with him a couple albums now. I know the game.
He's very good at knowing each individual person and how to speak to them. He's a very, very smart guy. He's really cool. We definitely learned a lot from him on the last album and this one. It's been pretty amazing working with that guy.
And what about Mike Diamond?
That's crazy. Yeah, it was kind of friends of friends. He asked if he could do a remix on our last album. Obviously, we said yes. and we got to go in. We met him in New York and went into the Beastie studio and got to just started making some music. We ended up doing a bunch of songs with him a while ago, and we've been kind of floating back and forth. But it was just incredible. I mean, that's how me and John pretty much became friends, over just talking about the Beastie Boys and listening to that. So it's pretty heavy for us, and he's just one of our idols for sure.
And he's pretty excited to meet you, I bet.
Totally.
And you,
Big fan.
And you have friends that you've been working with from the beginning as well. It sounds like you work with a lot of people on this new record.
Yeah, definitely. Asa from Electric Gas was a big one. He helped do Feel It Still with us, and it was kind of fun. It was kind of just a side project. We were in a different session, and he and John were just sitting in the side room. John was kind of playing around with the bass line, and we it just kind of threw together last minute. You never really know what's going to happen. Always kind of comes out at the end, and from an area you didn't see, left field.
Well, you've been doing this for quite a long time now, and it seems like you're still having a lot of fun with it.
Oh yeah.
And any news? I know you have a title for the new record. You still working on it though?
Nah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not mixed yet. If something's not mixed, we're still working on it. I mean, we just sent in Fat Lip has a guest appearance on the record, and he just turned that in like a month ago, and we still haven't mixed that song. So
we don't say it's done until it's pretty much out. When the morning it comes out, we're like, all right, well, that's done. The night before might not be.
Fair enough. We won't hold you to it, but I know you're going to share a new song with us today, but you've got another one from Evil Friends coming up next.
Yeah. I'll make you wait just a second for that other one.
Live in the studios with Portugal the Man. Portugal the Man live on KEXP. They're going to be coming back to town July 20th, playing at the Paramount Theater. And I see you have a huge tour ahead of you around that time, including Edgefield in Portland. But I saw you also have a show at the Doug Fir. That's got to be exciting for people and for you to be playing those little rooms.
Oh, absolutely. We keep it real.
You play because you play a lot of big festivals. So.
Oh, for sure. But it's always there's something that's just so punk rock, and I don't know. We just kind of go in and play small bar shows. We probably drink too much, get a little too crazy. That's our way to really let loose.
Did I hear that you were trying out some of these songs at smaller shows, maybe under a different name?
Yeah, we've done that. We've done that once or twice. They're secrets.
All right. So if you're on your toes, you might be able to capitalize on that sometime in the future. Live in the KEXP studios with Portugal the Man, and they're going to play a new song for us.
The song's called Feel It Still.
Keep my hands to myself. Think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Guess my little baby girl is in need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Got another mouth to feed. Leave it with the babysitter, mama call the grave digger. Gone with the falling leaves. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might have had your fill, I can feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. We can fight a war for peace. I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Give it to that easy living, goodbye to my hopes and dreams. Stop flipping for my enemies. We can wait until the walls go down. I'm a rebel just for kicks now. It's time to give a little to the kids in the middle. Oh, until it falls, don't bother me. Music coming, music coming, music coming, music coming, music coming, music coming back. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks, and your love is in a bit for my heart to eclipse now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. I done had your fill, I can feel it still.
Wow, that was awesome. Thank you for sharing that today.
Thank you.
The new album called Woodstock. We're not pinning them down on a release date today, but you're for sure coming to the Paramount in July.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll be there.
That was an affirmative. July 20th. And fans of the band, which I know are far and wide, keep an eye out on your summer concert schedule. Thank you again, all of you, so much. That sounded great.
Thank you.
Cheryl.
Portugal the Man live on KEXP Seattle.
Discover new music at listener-powered-kexp.org.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?